Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 4th to the 10th of January in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit I'm using this week is Hot Cocoa from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use the code in the description below to save yourselves 10% and mention me for a freebie. As always, I'm going to start off by shading in the hours on the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then using my Stabilo fine liner to mark in any alarm times, split the focus box and the personal and work to-dos. If you're planning in a brand new planner, make sure that you put something under the cover where there's barely any pages so that you don't end up with a wobbly line, because metal rulers don't bend. I won't be making that mistake again, because that wobbly line's annoyed me all week. Also, I'm just using my Beats case again to hold down the corner of the left-hand side of my planner because it's still too new to lay completely flat. As always, I'm splitting the personal to-do section in half so that I have extra space for to-dos, and doing the same on the top work section, and then creating my 5-day habit tracker for things I have to do at work every single day. Next, I'm going to go in with my light blue passion marker and use the chisel tip side to colour in the weekly focus boxes of the days where I won't be at work. To begin with, this was just Saturday and Sunday, but after the news of lockdown number 3 on Wednesday, or Tuesday, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. It might even have been Monday. This week has been a bit of a blur. Yeah, so I've decided to take off every Friday until like March to use up my annual leave, because I'm not going to be able to use it for anything fun, really, because we can't leave the house. Now I'm going to use the same pen to just add some shading over the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner, and then I'm going to use the fine liner side to mark in my work hours for the week, which did end up changing because I took Friday off obviously. And again, with the lighter colours of passion marker, I feel like with the fine liner side you have to kind of go over everything twice because they come out very pale. Also, as you can see, I learnt my lesson with the Stabilo fine liner and used my old plastic ruler that has a bit of a bend to it to do the left hand side of my planner, and then switched back to my nice new metal ruler for the right hand side. The final part of my pen base is just to go through and write in my breakfast, lunch and dinners for the week. So I'm using my Pilot friction pen, and then I'm going to highlight over these with the chisel tip end of my passion marker. As I've said before, these are more guidelines of when I'm going to eat, and I don't put breakfast in on days where I don't have an alarm time set, just in case I have a little lie-in. I've actually been using the same technique of writing in my meals with a friction pen and then highlighting over it in my passion planner daily, which this year I'm using as more of a wellness and fitness log, so I'm tracking food and meals and stuff in there, just to try and add a little bit more structure that I've kind of been missing because of lockdown and whatever 2020 did to us and 2021 is continuing to do, because why wouldn't it? The last time I tried to start a passion planner daily, it was to use it as a travel journal, and we all know what happened to that. It's in a drawer, not being used. So this is pretty much the pen base of my spread, and we can get into some stickers in a second. I've decided to take the clip of me trimming my washi out of the videos. I kept getting my head in the shot and it seemed like more hassle than it was worth, but let me know if you want me to include that again. I was also hoping that this year I would be able to focus more on the plans rather than the base of the spread, because I would actually have more plans to put in, but lockdown number 3 has put a stop to that little pipe dream. So I'm going to start by adding in my meal plan sticker, and that's just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. And then I'm going to put my trimmed washi over the Space of Infinite Possibility header, the personal and work to-do list headers, and create an extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. With these Plannerface kits, I've just cut the 2 strips of washi that come with the kit in half, and they fit pretty perfectly over the headers in a passion planner. And then to trim them, I'm just ripping them against the side of my craft knife because I'm too lazy to grab my ruler. Next, I can finish up my sidebar, so I'm going to grab the habit tracker from the kit and pop it at the bottom, and then top that with a decorative box from the kit. And I love this picture of some hands holding some hot cocoa. Then I can just add my weekend banner and we can get into some plans. The first two things I'm going to add in are my bills for this week. So as always, I've cut the bill due sticker in half so it just says bill, and then I'm going to add that to the bottom of Monday and Wednesday and cut out a little chunk so it fits nicely in the timelines. These Plannerface kits are designed for a standard vertical width column, which is a little bit wider than the space you get in a passion planner. The next things I'm going to add are my GD Scientist rota for Monday, and for that, because there's two parts of it, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, I'm using event labels and having them opposite way round and then just trimming off the excess. So I'm taking the flag part of the larger label and the non-flag part of the smaller label so that they kind of even out. And then I'm going to mark that with these two cute snowflake pieces of deco. I really like using deco from the kit to mark events that don't have a specific icon because I just think it makes the whole spread look a bit more cohesive. Next, I'm adding in a quarter box on Tuesday afternoon for a work meeting, and then I'm going to mark that with a little laptop icon from the kit. There wasn't a whole lot going on this week, which was really good because basically the announcement of lockdown number 3 would have turned everything on its head anyway. Moving on to Wednesday, and I'm first going to add a skinny event label to mark a seminar that we have in the afternoon on Wednesdays, and then I'm going to use another skinny event label in the focus box to mark that I was working from home that day. I really like these new patterned skinny event labels that are in the new mini kit format from Plannerface. As usual, I've cut up the Monday to Sunday box from the kit, and I'm using that to mark in my YouTube videos this week with YouTube play button icons from Ickle & Co, and I'm really enjoying the gingerbread colour in this kit. So the videos I'm marking were my 2020 flip through that I posted on Thursday, and then this video that I'm posting this afternoon. The next really important thing that I'm marking is using one of these multicoloured doodle sheets from Plannerface, which were in the Black Friday sale, and I'm using that to mark in that our bin day is not on the normal day this week. And then I'm using a flag and the planner icon from the kit to mark in my planning time on Saturday morning, following that with another quarter box to mark in recording this voiceover, and adding another bit of deco from the kit to that box. Next, I'm going to use my printable workouts trackers from Pinky Stickers to mark in my gym routine for this week, and although I kept most of these stickers in the same place, obviously the fact that the gyms were closed after Monday evening meant that all of these workouts ended up being from home. I still did them all though. Using a passion planner daily as a fitness planner is really working well for me so far this year. I know it's only been 10 days, but it's working so far. I think that might be because I'm using one of the pretty hardcover ones, and I don't want to quote unquote waste a planner, so I'm making myself use it. Next, I'm just going to add in the laundry icon from the kit to mark in my laundry evening, and then I'm going to remember that it was my turn to do the grocery shop this week and use one of the event labels to mark that in, and also another icon from the kit. I know I've said this before, but I really enjoy the doodle icons in the new Plannerface mini kit format. After the grocery shop, I'm going to add in doing a bit of cleaning this morning using one of the checklists from the kit, and again cutting a little chunk out of that so it fits within the timelines. The final thing to add in for this week is a half box on Saturday night for whatever we got up to, and that ended up being a virtual games night on Google Hangouts playing Jackbox with some friends, which is always fun. I really struggled with trimming this sticker. I think after I cut through my planner in December, I've been a little bit more wary of trimming stickers on my planner, and now I just don't cut through them enough at all. So that's all my stickers down, now I can fill in my plans, and as always I'm using my Pilot Friction pen. So this week was really something, wasn't it? On Monday, England went back into full lockdown for at least the next 6 weeks, which, although 100% necessary because the case numbers are horrendous, is just really frustrating and exhausting at this point. I'm so tired of it, but hey ho, we'll get through this one as well. And then on Wednesday it turns out that we can't have a week of 2021 without something absolutely ridiculous happening. All I'm going to say is bring on January 20th for you guys over the pond. Aside from all the craziness, personally this has actually been a decent week for me. I've felt pretty good. I've been able to cope with all of the changes that have happened in a very short amount of time pretty well for me, and I've got some good workouts in at home, which I didn't get in lockdown number 2, so I'm hoping that my mental health will stay a bit better in this one. Fingers crossed. I'm getting my first dose of the vaccine tomorrow if you're watching this on the day that I upload it, so hopefully that will start removing some anxiety and we'll all move forward towards a time when we can go and see our friends friends and family in person again. And also, as I said earlier in the video, that I could have some actual plans to put in my planner again, so I can talk more about things I've done rather than just here's me laying down the base of my spread. Now that I've filled in all my plans, I can just add in my daily check-in habit tracker and start filling in my to-do lists. So as usual, I've got my personal to-dos on the left-hand side and my work to-dos on the right-hand side. And these are fairly vague because I have a proper work bullet journal that's full of all of the details. And then I have a section in the bottom for my gratitude. I'm not using a gratitude prompt challenge at the moment. I'm just writing down something that made me happy every day because I think that's actually helping me more at the moment. Like trying to find the good in each day, even though each day is exactly the same as the one before it, because, and I can't stress this enough, stay at home, wear a mask if you go out. So my personal focus for this week was initially going to be looking at my macros and a new training plan with my personal trainer, but obviously that's not happening because we're back in lockdown again. So I'm just working on like maintenance stuff at home, and I'm really enjoying the Yoga with Adriene challenge breath for this month, and I've done a little bit of macros, but mostly it's just try and stay sane. And then my work focus was a post-Christmas catch-up because I had like 10 days off over Christmas, which was delightful, but now I have all my work to catch up on. But yeah, that's it for the pre-planning. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here is the spread in full, guys. As expected, I didn't really have any photos from this week, so I've added a decorative box from the kit into my reflection in the space of infinite possibility. But I really love how this spread turned out. It's nice and wintry and really suits the weather outside at the moment. Plus these colours are just gorgeous. So that's everything for this week, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!